Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Now, one of the things I'm going to start this video with is that don't let anybody tell you otherwise. There are loads of people landing professional jobs here in the United Kingdom. Just yesterday, I had a conversation with one of the guys in my one-to-one session who recently landed a job that pays about £55,000 per annum. So this is just telling you that, there are a lot of people saying that, oh, it's quite difficult to land a professional job in the UK. Yeah, that's true. There's no lie in that. However, the fact that people still think people are not landing professional jobs is a big lie. I mean, I got 4 job offers 3 months before I ended my program. I've had loads of people in my one-to-one session who have been able to land job opportunity. Now, this is an example. I got this particular email from one of my posts on LinkedIn. By the way, if you're not following me on LinkedIn, you are missing out on a lot of value. Now, this particular person said, I remember jumping on a call with you earlier this year. I'm not sure if you can remember. I had just completed my master's program and I was having a hard time landing a role. You really advised and motivated me, and today I'm grateful I kept on pushing. Thank you so much, Mr. Daniel. I was really excited when I got this, comment on one of my LinkedIn posts a couple of days ago, and it's just an evidence that there are quite a number of people still landing jobs. I'm going to share a particular, testimony that came in a couple of days again. This is from someone who currently work or used to work as a janitor in a particular massive organization. And fast forward to after our one-to-one conversation and announcing different resources available, he was able to land a professional job in the same organization. He was working as a janitor. And there are loads of different things that we'll be able to put into place that you think you might be missing out if you don't know about those information. So if you want to learn more about this, stick to the video to the end. And if you're coming across my channel for the first time, do also hit on the subscribe button to join the amazing growing family. And my returning subscribers, thank you guys for being here. I really do appreciate you guys. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Before I get right into the video, I'd like to give a special shout out to the sponsor of this video, Tech Drive. Now, if you're looking at transitioning into data analytics and you're clueless on how to go about it, then you sure want to check out Tech Drive. Now, Tech Drive is currently organizing a 6 week intensive data analytics training, around the use of advanced Excel for creating reports, the use of SSIS for ETL pipelines, the use of SQL for data manipulation and interrogation, and how to create business intelligence report using Power BI. So in the course of this 6 week training, you're going to help with creating a master CV that will give you some competitive advantage when you start pushing out application. And also you're going to be working on the portfolio that you're going to be having on your CV that will also give you some hedge when you start pushing out this application. So you're going to be training on all of those tools mentioned earlier: advanced Excel, SQL, SSIS, Power BI during the course of the training, and you're going to be building competence and confidence with the use of the statistical tools required for you to land your first data analyst role. So what are you waiting for? Send an email to techdrive06@gmail.com or check their website at www.techdriveuk.com and get all of the details you need to land your first data analyst job. The next training will be starting on the 20th of January 2025. There are a few slots left. Don't miss out on this opportunity. Send that email today, check out their website, and get registered for the next cohort on the data analytics training with TechDrive. Trust me, you will definitely be glad that you did. So a few days ago, I got this particular message from one of the guys on my one-to-one session, and I'm going to read the detail of that message with you guys. This is just like encourage and motivate someone out there that you can actually get a job if you put in some of the measures that will be talked about in this video. Now, I got this message, on my private WhatsApp, and this person is saying, good news, praise and glory to God for his favor and mercies. As I've been applying for jobs before my graduation, I followed your advice of extensively using my unique career resources, of which it was very helpful. I also understand the importance of taking advice for people ahead of me, who have what I want. Apart from my one-to-one session with you, so this person had a one-to-one session with me a couple of months ago. He's also leveraged on different resources on YouTube, and he said I applied for 3 jobs in an organization where I was working as a janitor. So he currently works as a janitor with this organization, and he got an interview invite for 2 and got an offer for 1 as a full stack developer. I got this job 3 months before my graduation. Thank you for your job tips during the one-to-one session. I was super excited when I got this email. So this is from someone working as a janitor in an organization here in the UK to landing a job as a full stack developer in the same organization where he worked as a janitor. And this is one thing I tell people. I've heard people say that, I currently work as an healthcare assistant in XYZ organization. Do you think I can actually apply for a data role with them? I tell people, say, Nobody really cares about what you do at the moment in terms of like your job responsibility. The way you cook your CV, which is part of the thing that we do, on Tech Drive, will help you create a master CV that will give some competitive edge. Now, what is most important is how you cook that CV up and portray yourself or give yourself the right perception before the employer or the potential recruiter or potential employer. That would definitely land you an interview. So what I'm really more interested in is, do you have the right skill sets? Most of the tech roles, especially, you're going to be tested. So they're going to confirm if you have the right skill set or not, anyways, if that makes sense. So what I tell people is you need to put in the right skills. And this is business my first point in this video. If you're looking at transitioning into a new career, or you used to work as a particular, or let's say for example, you used to work as a banker in your own country, and you're now in the UK, getting into the banking sector in the UK is extremely difficult. And you're looking at, launching into a new career, you need to spend that time to build your technical skills. And people tell me that, oh, I don't have that time, I need to work, I've got family responsibility. Yeah, that's understandable. However, for you to get what you want, you need to be able to put in the appropriate work to get that particular thing, if that makes sense. So this person used to work as a janitor and never limited himself to continue working as a janitor. He had to leverage on the skill set he had, build up the skill set, work on so many projects, and put him at a position whereby he could now apply for a job as a full stack developer. And obviously, from the message, he got this 3 months before the end of his program. So it means that he needs to wait till the end of his program to then resume and start work, which shows you, that you getting a job is not limited to whether you're still a student. I know people tell me, oh, I'm getting rejections because I'm still a student. That's not true. There are people getting job offers even while still students. I told you guys, I shared my story with you guys a couple of months ago or years ago that I got my own job offers, 4 job offers, 3 to 4 months before the end of my program. So it's really not a limitation, even if you're on a student visa. It's about you applying the right way and applying with the right CV. So after our one-to-one session, we had a lot of conversation. I had to go back to our previous messages to see what did we even talk about that made it possible for him to be able to land his job. And obviously, just having the right, mentality, speaking to the right people, people who are where you want to be would definitely help. Even I myself personally, I had to leverage on that also. I remember when I was trying to get a job as a data analyst, my first ever interview, I contacted quite a number of Nigerians on LinkedIn who are currently working as data analysts as at that time. And I was able to get like loads of nuggets from them. Some of them were paid sessions, which I didn't mind because I needed that information really. And some of the information they gave, I can remember one of them mentioned a couple of things I needed to like brush up on SQL, and those are the exact same thing I was asked during the interview. So just makes sense to like leverage on people who are ahead of you. And if you're looking at, you're clueless on what exactly you want to do and you want to leverage on my one-to-one session, don't go anywhere, don't go too far. Just go to the link in the description of this video and click on that link and jump on a WhatsApp call with me. We're going to have a detailed conversation to know where you are, where you want to be, and what you need to do to get to that particular point. So jump on my one-to-one session and get as much clarification. Those 2 testimonies I just shared came from those guys that came on my one-to-one session. They got the clarification, they got the motivation, they got the information they needed, and today they are on their dream job here in the United Kingdom. So just click the link in the description of the video. And one other thing I also need to tell people here about trying to get like a professional job is, aside from working on your CV, making sure your CV creates a good perception for the role you're applying for. Another thing you also need to put into place is that not every job vacancies you need to apply for. And this is one of the mistakes I made. And that's why people will come and tell you, oh, apply for 100 jobs and I got only one interview. You don't necessarily need to apply to those 100. It's about applying strategically. Now listen to if you remember the screenshot I just shared earlier, this person only applied to 3 job roles. He got two interviews and one offer. So you don't need to apply to 100 organizations to get that particular job offer you're looking for. It's more about you applying strategically and applying the right way. And that's one of the things that we're going to be talking about on my one-to-one session with you if you think you need some help with landing your first job. And also, if you're applying for jobs and you're not even getting interview invites, obviously your CV is definitely, not optimized enough. It's not having the right keywords for that job you're applying for. I also have a different service where I can help you work on your CV. You might want to check out the description of this video for the link to, getting that help you need to create that master CV that will definitely give you some competitive advantage on your next application. And as immigrants in the United Kingdom, we are so much disadvantaged because in most situations, we're not just trying to get a job, we're also trying to get a job that would sponsor. And that puts you at so much disadvantage because you're going to be more expensive to hire by so many organizations. So you need to be 10 times better than every other person applying for the same job. That does not mean that as immigrants we wouldn't get a job. I got my first job as an immigrant with no visa and I was sponsored. And lots of the other testimonies I've just shared with you guys with the screenshot, they are also students with no visa and they were still employed because obviously the employer, regardless of the cost implication, they would want to put in the best person for on the job itself. So however, you need to be 10 times better than every other person applying for that same job you're applying for, if that makes sense. So it's important to know that you're going to get rejections. However, strategically applying will reduce the number of rejections you will be getting and help you land that first job role you actually do want, which obviously is everyone's desire when it comes to like trying to get a visa sponsorship. Now, another thing that really helps a whole lot is joining a community, and LinkedIn is the best place to do that. There are lots of different communities for data analysts, data engineer, business analysts, product owners, different tech roles that are, that you can leverage on that community because there are obviously people who are on that same job role in that same community. And for those who are looking at getting into data analytics, I have a LinkedIn page where I share very insightful information that will help you land that job. I mean, over 13,000 people are on that page getting value, on a monthly basis based on some of the posts I make on there. So yeah, you can leverage on the community, and also get as much information that would help you land that first role you're looking for. So if you need some help, you want to get on, get some clarity call, jump on my one-to-one session, or you need some help with creating your CV, also click the link in the description of this video to get as much help to create a master CV. That would definitely give you some competitive advantage on your next application. So I hope you find this video informative and resourceful. If you do, click on the like button. And if you're coming across my channel for the first time, what are you waiting for? Click on the subscribe button to join the amazing growing family. And my returning subscribers, thank you guys for being here. I really do appreciate you guys. So this will be the end of this video, and I will sure see you guys in my next video. Thank you.